Hey guys, I want to talk something about something that's on my mind for some time now. People comment good things and also bad things on my channel, and this one right in particular kind of I want to say irritate the hell out of me, but it just bugs me, right? It not doesn't bugs me personally, but it does bug me in a professional level because I know people comment and they probably don't give a shit about what they comment and what they say on YouTube, or what they write on the comment section on YouTube. I care because I care about the men that I'm trying to influence when it comes to heritage clothing, when it comes to classic clothing. Do I have videos that I regret posting or regret saying on my videos? Of course I do, but that's in the past, and I think I've evolved when it comes to my YouTube channel. This right here may be some of the things that we need to understand on why I've evolved to heritage clothing and classic clothing when it comes to my style, right? And what heritage clothing and who is it for? Who is it for? Happy Halloween. Take a video of me. Up top to bottom here. Look.
Oh.
Make sure you get the bun, you know what I mean? And my weapon. Because I'm a Viking. Oh. Thank you. It's gonna go on YouTube. You wanna be famous? Check this out, guys. Our fur baby of 10 years passed away yesterday, and in my arms he took his last breath. It's so sad. I'm so sad. I even cried again this morning because I just really miss him. So my wife and I decided that we're just gonna go around the island to keep our minds off of it. Right now we're stopped by here in one of the parks. I think this is the Makapu'u site, or whatever park this is. And it just reminds me of how beautiful Hawaii is. It's just, you gotta do this once in a while. You know what I mean? That right there in the background is called Rabbit Island because at a certain angle, it looks like a rabbit laying down. But I don't think we're seeing it here. Maybe not. So there are many things, many areas of life in which heritage clothing or classic clothing applies to. So let's go with age, right? I'm 50 years old. I am not one of those that hide my age. I don't care. That's my age is 50 years old. So for those of you that are young ones that are watching my channel, that doesn't mean the heritage clothing doesn't apply to you. In my opinion, in my humble opinion, heritage clothing is, I think, something that I found later on in my 40s because it's something that I don't have to have many pieces. It's not on the mainstream of fashion that I have to buy something new every time something comes out. It's something that I can afford, something that I can buy, and then I can use it over and over again, if not until the end of my life. I think it's pretty cool. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not the only thing I own, of course, because there are times in which I have to be in formal attire, so I wear suits. There are times in which I am just at home, really not doing anything, or just hanging out. On my daily, I wear t-shirt, shorts, slippers. That's what we do here in Hawaii. But at any age, you can wear heritage clothing. It's classic enough to where you can get away with it, right? You can wear it in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s, whatever have you age.
Chinaman's hat. You want him over here?
Yeah. This is called Chinaman's hat. That little island right there, because it looks like a Chinaman's hat. The tip of the Chinaman's hat. Alright guys, time for a cigar. Haven't had one for a little while, so I think This Rocket Patel San Andres will do good. Continuing on with the talk about is heritage style or classic style, right? For all men out there. And I've talked about age already, which is good. The next one I'm going to talk about is along the lines of, you know, size, vertical, horizontal size. um, See, heritage clothing is about the passion behind it, right? It's about liking what you're wearing, in my opinion, and that you wear it because you're proud of it. You wear it because there's a story behind it, and you're passionate about it. You know, it's work clothing. So I think it doesn't matter what size you are. Vertical, meaning height. If you're tall, medium, short, heritage clothing will fit you. I promise. I do. Or if you're wide, thin, whatever have you, it will fit you. It will look good. I promise. You just gotta find the right fit and then rock it. I do promise, right? So a little bit of a, I don't know, I think a lash back on some of my viewers. Again, I'm gonna tell you that my videos are a long ways coming. I mean, I've been working on them for a little while. It's not until recently, I think maybe this year, 2022, in which I really kind of honed into what I wanted to do with my videos. Previously, yes, I got it. If you watch some of my videos, hey guys, give me a break here, right? I'm just starting. I've started then. I feel like I'm still starting these videos, so I'm still trying to find my stride, right? I am now. I am, and by no means telling you that this is a fitness channel. I don't think there's any of my videos. Maybe in the past there are some videos that are kind of targeted to fitness, but this is a style channel. This is Stylish Grease Monkey. I'm a working man that wear work clothes. That's all it is, right? And I think there's a confusion because a couple of comments, a succession of comments, a couple of comments recently about my old videos that I need to go to the gym and diet. I don't know where that comes from. At the end of the day, I don't give a shit. This is who I am. This is me. And if I am good looking to you, then so be it. If not, then fuck you. You know what I mean? This is my shit, and that's all I had to say about that. Then it is what it is. All right. I guess enough of that bitching around, and back to the topic: is heritage clothing for all types of men? Um, in this next instance, I'm talking about financial status. That could be a little bit touchy when it comes to financial status because some people can buy more expensive things and some can't, right? By no means heritage clothing cheap, especially the brands, the well-known brands. And by no means it is expensive either if you shop around and know where to buy, and if you're okay with some of the lower level, I don't even know if that's the right term, salvage accessories, t-shirts, salvage jeans, boots, and whatever have you. If you don't have the money, but you can save a little bit, I think you can pull off an outfit that's heritage from top to bottom. It is definitely affordable and it's also expensive, but you can find somewhere in between and be in heritage clothing, you know what I mean, and then rock it. You know, it doesn't matter what you have. If you have something that you're passionate about, you just rock it, right? At any age, shape, sizes, and financial status, you can rock heritage clothing. diversity is another thing that I really am a proponent of. Um, I'm diverse myself, being multiracial. So when it comes to heritage clothing and classic clothing, I believe that it is a versatile and diverse type of clothing. You can be any race, any nationality from anywhere around the world, and you can rock heritage clothing. And one thing about that is that if I see you in another part of the world rocking some selvage jeans, folded up and everything with mock toes or Iron Ranger or whites or whatever it is that's in the line of the heritage clothing piece, I will recognize that. And you should too, right? Because we're all into this thing together.
You already washed your hands.
Shrimp farm. We just ate the shrimp that was in this farm. The background of heritage clothing is really about heritage. It's in the line of working men, right? And so the question again is it only worn for work? Not really. You can style heritage clothing and not even work in the mining fields or work as a mechanic like I do, or I don't know, work in a farm. You don't have to. You can rock heritage clothing and work in an office because you can rock heritage clothing and you're a professional. It doesn't you don't have to be a working man to rock it. Today's heritage clothing is a little bit different and a little bit designed for the modern man, in my opinion. Hey guys, you all remember about a project that I picked up a few weeks ago? I think it's in one of my videos. Got it for a good deal. It wasn't running, but I finally got it running, and today I went around the island with it. And this video kind of shows a little bit about that. But let me just show you this Jeep. I changed the rims to those rims right there, 6 lugs from a Toyota. It's kind of hard to come by. 515 bolt pattern is hard to come by here. Fixed whatever's wrong with the ABS. I'm still in the works. It's still in the works, of course. Cleaned it up really well. I think she looks really good. This is an awesome truck or Jeep. And what I want to do is eventually re-gear it, update the brakes. I changed those headlights to LEDs. Fix the AC as well. And she runs really well. Really nice Jeep. I am going to keep this one in the family because I got a good deal out of it. Recently got a comment also that, a gentleman is not buying or not getting into heritage clothing because he doesn't have the body type for it. Also, someone, noted that they don't have the height for it. That's true. That is not true at all. In my opinion, hey, let me help you out. If you need help and you need my advice, just shoot me an email and I'll try and see what I can do to help you out. I am only recommending things, right? I'm not forcing anyone to be in heritage clothing. Some will combine heritage clothing and current trends. I'm okay with that. It is absolutely not restrictive. You can use items in heritage clothing and mend it with current fashions and styles. Yes, you can. It's just that I'm into the classic look. I'm into the classic heritage clothing look. I would advise, don't mind what people say, and I don't want to be a hypocrite about it because sometimes it does bug me when someone comments and goes a little too hard. But at the end of the day, I can tell you that I can sleep at night, bro. I can sleep at night and not think about the comments, the negative comments, because I am a very positive guy. You can give me negative comments or you can leave negative comments on my page. I'm not going to erase it. I'm going to leave it there. And at the same time, I'm going to use that to motivate myself to do other things, keep going, because there is nothing um, I want from all of this but to influence men eventually, right? To influence, advise, friend people, you know what I mean? Meet people online and advise men. Also, hear other advice from men and take it and make it my own. That's what this channel is all about. I thought I'd share that with you though, that in my opinion, yes, heritage clothing is for all types of men, all backgrounds, all cultures, everybody that wants to get into heritage clothing. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Believe me, you can. That's all I have for you this week. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. Aloha.